The Afrofeminine Escapetivities Handbook is what I've created as the foundation. Not even foundation, it's the beginnings of a philosophy that I am bringing into the world for Black women in the realm of entertainment, art, pleasure, wellness, wealth, the the something of the Afrofeminine. So I will be talking about this book regularly because I am publishing it August 18th. You can get the pre-order. Anything I talk about is available in the show notes via links. If you ain't ready to commit to a pre-order, I got a free chapter you can download that's also audio narrated. I got a guided meditation and journal prompts. Ooh, what a steal. Ultimately, as I will also say in this book and in my promotions, that I have produced this because I have a monthly series I'm getting back to in September. Is it a series? Ultimately, every month I'm writing a short story, right? Every week I put out a part or two parts of the respective short story. And then I'm compiling all the short stories to, I'm going to edit it, add some original art, and sell it as a, a storybook collection, short story collection. And it's called Cosmic Africana Anthology. When I created this, it's like, I'm thinking I don't feel no type of way about monetizing. Like that seems to disrupt people's spirits. I've been refining myself as a Capricorn and embracing all there is about money. That's like part of why I've gotten into the financial tech industry, for one. And another thing with like making, going down this path of being a serial entrepreneur. But ultimately, like this is my life's work. And this is something I've been wanting to do for years. But ultimately, it's like, sure, there's other forms of income to make, but I still, like, it's still just like, I see ways to make money off of what I be doing. And the whole thing is just like narrowing the focus, knowing who my audience is, the problem solving. So when it came to the anthology, right, it's like, yeah, I'm writing my own short stories, but like, okay, who's my audience? Who do I want regularly talking to me and everything? Over the years, whenever it's like come to the art game, it's always been a bunch of dudes. And like I've just been around dudes, and I do not really enjoy male attention. There's really not much to enjoy, especially if like there's not much money involved. And it's like I don't want to be in community with y'all like that. I don't want to be in community with y'all. Like that's just fact. Like service business wise, financial tech, sure, but like my own art, the stuff I'm building, no. I don't want dudes to be my audience. I'm a Black woman, so I want to be around other Black women. Like I just want to be amongst my own. If you feel some type of way about it, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like that's, I don't give a fuck. You got big feelings? Take that shit somewhere. Fuck. This ain't the place for it. Go bitch to somebody who give a fuck. It ain't me. Go make a video and promote my shit. Whining. But as opposed to that, there's Black women who I can't fucking stand. They're subpar bitches that can't be helped. So there's Black women who are in alignment with what I'm producing and what I'm about, which is I prioritize pleasure. I prioritize entertainment, having fun, enjoying myself with other people who enjoy themselves and their lives genuinely, not performing it. Or, this is just based off what I've encountered. Or there's just motherfuckers who don't like me. And, we're incompatible Because whatever their bullshit ass personality, whatever their imagination tell them, fuck y'all. I'm here for the people who, you ain't afraid of personality, you ain't afraid of honesty, you know how to be a person. If you a fake ass bitch, you not bothered that I'm not a fake ass bitch with you. Like, you don't pretend that you enjoy things, and then you're like, I don't know. People ain't really, like, humans are not complex. They just a fucking mess. So I want to be around people. I want community with black women who are honest about themselves and are interested or living in a way that makes their lives easier. They enjoy fiction, they enjoy entertainment, they are not scared of pleasure or conversations of the such. But, with that in mind, I'm doing the short stories, and I'd come up with like a couple monetization paths, but it's like they're all kind of like slow burns, because one, I was like, okay, affiliate partnerships. Sure. The affiliate partnerships element started to emerge, where it's like, what if it's not just you reading my story? Sure, I make illustrations of the characters, scenes, whatever, over the course of these months. And yeah, I could put on merch. That's also additional time because I gotta draw the stuff, and then even before I start putting it out there to sell it, I still gotta get samples and see if it's Gucci. Because I care about the quality of my product. I want you to be satisfied with what you're buying that has my work on it. So there's that element, and there's like an element of pressure to it, where it's just like, I'm not entirely, like, it's happening, but I'm not fully like moving forward with how I'm able to do this, right? But it's just the fact that I was like, why not turn this into an entire experience? I'm not going to be there completely. I'm not going to be there with you when you reading my stuff. So it's like, the brand affiliate partnerships is like, okay, here's some products that you can enjoy for your reading pleasure, and here's a curated playlist. And they got into like the whole gamut of black women needing to chill the fuck out and relax and rest, and not working yourself into burnout and sickness and all the issues that come with us doing too much. It's not the doing too much with our personalities. It's the doing too much where it's detrimental to us, where we're over giving and allowing ourselves to be extracted from, and not pouring into ourselves or being deliberate about claiming our own fucking time and attention to ourselves, and rebuking shame and all the other types of bullshit that gets projected and pushed onto us. So that's where this book comes in, where I came up with the term Afrofeminine Escapetivities. Originally, it was like cozy escapetivities, right? Because I'm going down the escapism route, because like I'm writing speculative fiction. It's fantasy, it's magical realism. Like, you're taking a trip away from reality, but not with the context of it being something negative. It's, what's the ideology? What's the texture? What are the layers of the experience that I'm curating for you while you're reading this? And how you can carry it into the rest of your life. Like, I'm a very expansive thinker and feeler. It comes with the package of being an artist and philosopher. So I made Escapetivities the word because I pulled it from Saweetie's song Richtivities, and then escape activities, escapism activities, Escapetivities. And Afrofeminine is just like, let's just use a word that combines like black women. I feel like let's go with that. That's what I'm moving forward with. So what is it? The book I call it a companion guide. It's a companion guide for the Cosmic Africana Anthology because, like I said, each story I select products. I'm creating products for it. I create a playlist for each of these stories. So then the book, it's not like it's a catalog or gift guide kind of deal. It's like, no, it's a lifestyle. It's a lifestyle approach where it's a lifestyle approach. And it's like, again, it's healthy, intentional escapism. So I am helping you, if you're a Black woman, you care about the Black women in your life, this is for them, for us. If you are not a part of this demographic, perhaps you can gain something from this. But ultimately, like, the whole thing is, the book is bringing, like, it's making you think and feel about how you are approaching entertainment, but particularly within the context of what I am building for that. And in the realm of philosophy, it's like, yeah, I'm developing this into a actual philosophy that I won't share the name of just yet because I don't know. That's not completely the direction I'm going in. But as far as like my presence, everything is like, it's not a priority right now. But ultimately, it's like, me sharing my thought process and my own personal experiences, past, present, future, what I'm building, what is influencing why I write the stories I write, why I live the way that I do, why I have whatever perspectives, where they come from, just all that. So I've gotten into all this and have not introduced myself. I am Malane Io, Laneverse Best. I am a emerging expat artist. The emerging part is the expat, because I'm getting the fuck out the United States. But I am an emerging expat artist, podcasting my insights on entrepreneurship, art business savvy, and visual content in the financial tech industry. I have 3 segments for this podcast. This one that you're listening to is the Artsy Biz and Chill. The other segments are the standard Art of Biz and Chill episodes, and then there's the FinTech Biz and Chill episodes. So as the names may infer, these are like the main topics. as if I've broken it down, these are all the main, like, at the core of everything is entrepreneurship. Especially from a creative, but I guess particularly from the standpoint of being an artist, being creative. And I'm, sharing my past, present, future of what I'm building and the direction I'm going in and everything. Because as I see some people be like, oh, no, entrepreneurs, artists don't talk about, it's so hard. They don't talk about what's so hard. They don't talk about their process. When, like, yeah, the fuck we do. It's just like the main people who, like, once they're solvent or wealthy and everything, there's no reason to, like, get into they where they at. That sure, they can give an overview of what their past struggles were, but give or take, y'all don't be wanting to pay attention to motherfuckers in the trenches. You just want to whine and complain because apparently we don't exist, but you don't be doing your due diligence. Does that upset you? You be alright. Take some deep breaths. So the other thing is, like, I made this podcast to express what I'm gonna express myself how the fuck I want to. So if you don't like it, you're lost. It's too bad. If you do like it, welcome. More to come, I promise. But yeah, with all that, this You know, I don't know if there's like more for me to build upon, but I did want to give this overview, especially because I will be talking about this regularly for, I don't know, I want to say maybe through October. Could be longer than that. But no, I don't think it'll be longer than October cuz I am switching gears and I'll be adding in the infographics illustrator career that I'm building in the financial tech, the fintech industry, and wherever else that fits. But this is an introduction of the book that I'm publishing. I'm self-publishing it. It's a digital product. It's an ebook. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it in previous episodes. Like, I've really wanted to put a digital product, have my own product together and put that in the world. And it does like give me a sense of satisfaction to also just have this with my the short stories that I'm putting out, because it's like an ecosystem that I'm building out. And once I have that solidified, I'll be talking more about it. Probably maybe in November, December, because I am publishing that anthology for Juneteenth 2027. And that'll be a physical edition book, though there will also be a digital one. But I'm figuring out, there will be a physical edition of the Afrofeminine Escapetivities Handbook before the end of 2026. It's just, it ain't the top of my logistics to make that happen, because I'm also like, maybe if it's just a per on demand thing, that it's one thing to just tell people just to do shit, but it's another thing, like, there's actual logistics to figure out, especially with, again, physical products. It's poor taste not to get a sample of it before putting it out in the world, to get proofs of it before putting it out in the world. And there's just other projects, clearly, that I'm looking to execute. So there is that. There's definitely like a physical edition. I'm also going to have like the audio narration. There's journal prompts. Maybe I'll sell a separate journal. But I ultimately am doing this again because my tagline is, I'm making art for Black women's pleasure. Making entertainment, maybe, is, I don't know if that's a better word. Like, at the end of the day, I'm making art. But I do want to, again, have a framework that, for those who want to engage their mind, their body, their hearts, and soul, like, that is what this is for. That, sure, it's cool what I'm doing, but how is this also improving your quality of life? How am I involved in making you a better Black woman in the world? Namely, in the way of how am I assisting in you liberating yourself from the bullshit that comes with us existing in the world? How am I helping to, more than anything, protect us, again, from being extracted from and drained and degraded because because of our pleasure, because of us choosing to do what we want to do, because we don't want to participate in dysfunction, because we want other options, or we choose to express ourselves in ways that are unfamiliar until somebody else figures out how to capitalize on it and pretend that they didn't get the idea from us, so they don't have to give us any fucking money from it. And that's my whole thing, is getting to our essence and making sure that I'm helping to nurture that, to purge and purify it of bullshit, to illuminate what we need more of, what is more reflective of who we are, what is, again, a protection from the fuckery from the other demographics who who pathologize us and pathologize the way that we do things, even though, we the first motherfuckers on this planet and we made y'all, and y'all get inspired by pretty much any and everything we do. But you don't want to celebrate that, or you do celebrate it with an agenda. So again, like, this is a safe, it's a safe space. It's a safe space for soul nourishment. So if you're picking that up, again, you can get the book directly from the link within the show notes. If you want to check out the chapter, the free chapter, it is called The You Container Physical Embodiment as Anchoring. So it's getting into like being in your body, like the sensation of being in your body, and what gets in the way of that, if that even is like a crazy concept or something that you've continually heard talked about. I share my perspective on that. And again, I provide a guided meditation. If, you are uncomfortable with meditation and whatnot, there's your entry point. I got the journal prompts just for you to reflect, it's building out the framework for what's going to be in the book. Like, the journal prompts are like helping you to reflect on what you have read, what applies to you, investigate what applies to you, investigating like elements of entertainment, pleasure, escapism, and whatnot to enjoying your life, and how what I'm sharing can be a part of that. And what? Yeah, I got the audio narration. Maybe you don't want to sit and look at a screen. So that's why I have the audio narration. If you want to go, I got that. I got you. I got you. So there's that. If you have any comments or feedback that are sensible and are motivated by curiosity and not being a fucking dickhole, you can, again, access the show notes for that link. There's also, you can catch me on a couple different platforms. Art of Biz and Chill is what I host through my service business, Laneverse Works. I am restructuring that, again, because I'm doing infographics for the fintech industry. And I'm also getting into travel UGC. And those are the main things happening on that website. If that's relevant to you, you can check out the website, check out my services. And I am on TikTok, Threads, LinkedIn. The YouTube is coming. And I'm also on Reddit, eventually merging, somewhat on Pinterest. All those links, you can follow me, are in show notes. And if you are picking up what I'm putting down, you want to put some money in my pockets, you can hit that donation link, go to the buy me a coffee, send me a little something something. And thank you for your time. Be sure to subscribe to the Art of Biz and Chill Substack. If, of course, follow, subscribe on your respective listing platform. Oh yeah, I'm also on Medium. But anyway, the main thing is subscribe to the Substack so that, I have your email, you're directly in my system. If you're interested in like my products that are under All Things Laneverse, that is the art side of things, go to the respective link for that. Also, if you are interested in my short stories, All Things Laneverse is my other Substack that is all for art. And I will eventually be getting into the Millennial Company. That is something that is my conglomerate of all the different things that I'm doing. I'm still narrowing down the focus of it, but it's like it's a big picture project of what, big picture project and ecosystem that I'm creating. But there's that hint at that. And I will catch you in the next one.